Joint Base Andrews before boarding Air Force One, Trump has expressed optimism. Listen in.
So this is going to be a very special time, and I guess if you read your own papers and your own networks, everybody's very excited about this moment in time. So this is a very special event. They had 500,000 people yesterday and today in Israel, and also the Muslim and Arab countries are all cheering. Everybody's cheering at one time. That's never happened before. Usually if you have one cheering, the other isn't. The other is the opposite. This is the first time everybody is amazed and they're thrilled, and it's an honor to be involved, and we're going to have an amazing time, and it's going to be something that's never happened before.
To meet with
well, I hear the
them.
hostages might be even a little early, but I don't want to say that. So they have the hostages. I understand all 20, and we may get them out a little bit early. Getting them was amazing, actually, because we were involved, and they were in places that you don't want to know about.
U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance has emphasized that ensuring lasting stability in Gaza will require consistent leverage and pressure from the United States. Vance has also confirmed that American troops deployed to Israel will monitor the ceasefire without engaging in combat or entering Palestinian territories. Meanwhile, Iran has announced that it will not attend the peace summit scheduled in Egypt. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has cited ongoing tensions with the United States as the primary reason for their absence. In related developments, sources close to negotiators have meanwhile reported that Hamas has insisted on the release of 7 senior Palestinian leaders as part of the hostage prisoner swap deal with Israel, including notable figures such as Marwan Barghouti and Ahmad Sadat. With us on the broadcast is Ms. Daniela Bloom, political commentator, joining us from Los Angeles in California. Thank you so much for taking our time and speaking to us on NewX World. It's a highly charged day. All eyes are trained towards Egypt, where President Trump is going to be, landing later in the day. He will also be co-chairing a critical summit, and more than 20 world leaders will be gathering. What are your expectations from this high-profile gathering that is going to take place? On the agenda, of course, is the aim to not just end the war, but also ensuring lasting peace in the Middle East.
It is indeed a historic day. So historic that President Trump himself made it a priority for him to be on the ground as the hostages are finally crossing Gaza back to their home, back to Israel. And he is right. It is wonderful to see people from all backgrounds, Jews and Arabs, together celebrating this wonderful, wonderful day. We pray that it goes smoothly. We understand that there is a first batch of hostages coming in at 8 a.m. Israel time, and then a second batch, the remaining, will come at 9 a.m. All 20 are accounted for. This is the most important thing. This has united the country of Israel once again, and everyone is screaming, "Thank you, President Trump."
Indeed, and we've also seen Vice President J.D. Vance point out that American troops will be on the ground. They'll be overseeing this entire procedure. How crucial then is U.S.'s physical presence, considering the fact that the larger concern at this point is whether the ceasefire will hold till the second round of negotiations take place?
I absolutely understand that concern. Just in the last 2 days, since the IDF has withdrawn to the yellow line, Hamas has killed 25 Palestinian civilians from other clans, ones who potentially had aided the IDF. Ironically, when the IDF is in Gaza, civilians are actually more protected. So Hamas is already showing their colors. It will take international support headed by the UN to ensure a de-radicalization of Gaza.
All right, ma'am, requesting you to stay on with us. We're tracking some other crucial developments. We're now learning that Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has given out a series of statements calling the release of hostages from Gaza a deeply emotional moment. He has expressed relief that Israeli children held captive will soon be returned home. However, he's also warned that some of Israel's enemies are already attempting to regain their strength in order to launch further attacks in the future, stressing that while Israel has achieved significant victories, this is indeed a moment that they should still be vigilant. Listen in.
זהו ערב מרגש. ערב של דמעות, ערב של שמחה. כי מחר ישובו בנים לגבולם. מחר זו תחילתה של דרך חדשה, דרך של בנייה, דרך של ריפוי, ואני מקווה, דרך של איחוד לבבות. חלק מאויבינו מנסים להשתקם כדי לתקוף אותנו שוב, וכמו שאומרים אצלנו, אנחנו על זה. בכל מקום שנלחמנו, ניצחנו. אבל באותה מידה, אני חייב להגיד לכם, המערכה לא תמה. יש עדיין אתגרים ביטחוניים גדולים מאוד לפנינו.
יצאנו למלחמת קיום להבטחת נצח ישראל והכרענו את האויב. הלחץ הצבאי שהפעלנו בשנתיים האחרונות, יחד עם המהלך המדיני המשלים, מהווים ניצחון על חמאס.
Meanwhile, Israel's army chief, Lieutenant General Eyal Zamir, has credited the country's victory over Hamas to a combination of sustained military pressure and diplomatic efforts. Take a look.
יצאנו למלחמת קיום להבטחת נצח ישראל והכרענו את האויב. הלחץ הצבאי שהפעלנו בשנתיים האחרונות, יחד עם המהלך המדיני המשלים, מהווים ניצחון על חמאס.
Still with us on the broadcast is Ms. Daniela Bloom. Interesting developments coming in. Netanyahu still reminding the Israelis to stay united, vigilant against their enemies. Now, it's no secret that the terror groups operating in the Middle East are Iranian proxies. Iran has recently snubbed Egyptian President El-Sisi's invite to the peace summit as well. And we've recently also seen their foreign minister, Abbas Araghchi, stating that they do not trust the Israelis to hold the ceasefire. Why do you think Iran is resorting to such actions? Is it because it is now isolated and its terror proxies have been decimated?
Yes, Iran is the one who cannot be trusted. They've openly stated death to America, death to Israel. They have no interest in living and supporting a Jewish state. They do not believe in Israel's right to exist. You cannot ask for peace for people who don't even see you having a right to live and exist in your own homeland. So what Bibi Netanyahu speaks of is a grave reality. We are united, we are strong, we have international support leading by the US, but unfortunately there are many, many enemies who still want the Israelis wiped off the face of this earth. We must continue to be vigilant, we must continue to be strong. America and Israel are allies for a good mutual strategic reason.
All right, ma'am, with that, I would like to thank you for taking our time, sharing your perspective with us on NewX World. With that, viewers, we're shifting our focus away from the Middle East towards Europe. Ukraine